for starters, what do we pay attention to? There's all these contributing factors. So we've got like diet, exercise, genetics, supplements that you're taking or vitamins you're missing or whatever. I had a guy tell me a couple of years ago that when it comes to heart attacks and heart disease, I don't remember what the percentage was, but he was basically like, 80% of the cause is something you can't do anything about, and that's your genetics and your sex. Not like how frequently you have sex, but whether you're male or female, like that's because I was like,
destined for a heart attack.
That's a whole nother podcast. No, but so I don't know if that's accurate, that your genetics and if you're a male, has a large percentage to do with the likelihood of something like this happening. But then, of course, I'm sure diet and exercise and all that matters too.
Yeah, we always say in our profession, the only thing two docs can agree on is what the third one did wrong. So unfortunately, your friend was wrong. I always boil this stuff down, and I live it. So, I guess I'm a little more in tune than the general layperson. But I always boil it back to the basics. Like everything, you can always bring it back. There was a large study, I reference it a lot, in Sweden. It was kind of interesting. They took 21,000 people, and the men up front, and these were mid-20s to 70.
Okay.
21,000 people. Followed them longitudinally for 11 years. They started this in 2003. It was reported in our literature 2014. Interesting study. So they peer matched these guys. They had no disease. So they had no high blood pressure, no heart disease, no diabetes. They got the cleanest group they can. Now, before I go any further, just kind of a statement, I understand. This is observational data, so it's not the strongest data you can get. Like the randomized controlled trial, obviously, is our gold standard in the U.S. But
right.
I think this holds some credence, and it answers your question. 21,000 people, they followed 11 years.
Okay.
They looked at people that had events, heart attack, stroke, cardiopulmonary arrest. And out of that study, they defined 5 risk factors that would decrease that by 86%. Not smoking.
Okay.
14% of us still smoke. 25%, again, I looked at this last week when you and I were talking, 25% of the kids in high school now, secondary to the vape, have smoked. And that is a huge jump over the last 5 years.
I was going to say, I felt like that had kind of gone away, but now we're going back to the original.
Because of the vape, they switch off the vape to the cigarettes.
And everything else, so they think this is somehow safer.
The general population is only like 14% now. But anyway, so smoking, huge. Abdominal obesity, keeping it down below 38 inches in a man, 36 in a female. Diet. So I'm asked this every day of my life. How about we come back to that one in a second? I'll talk about it. Exercise. It's not what you think. Coming from your background, Bob, I mean, you're a Trojan, right? You play college football, you're on it. You know how it is. The American Heart Association actually defines exercise, walking, a brisk walk, 30 minutes, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can bring that up to kind of more intense stuff, 75 minutes a week, but it's not like people think. Bring that up. And, the last one, let's see, I have diet, I have smoking, I have exercise, abdominal obesity, and did I get diet in there?
Yeah, diet was in there.
There was another one. But these are all controllable risk factors.
Okay, and those reduced the likelihood by 86%.
86%.